How you doing, my brother? I'm gonna turn this around so maybe you can see me. I've decided to do a new project. I have found online, well, I got a little project for my bike. Let me just whip you around. There's the bike. As you can see, I have always wanted to stretch my bags so that they go over so they don't sit there and float on top. So they kind of do that little swoop underneath, like that. So like I did with the Victory. So I looked online everywhere, and I found Eddie gave me a couple of these. He found them when he got his bike. These things are actually supposed to fit up underneath the bag, and then you gotta screw them on or glue them on or epoxy them on or something so they stay at the bottom. I think I do the body work to get it to be smooth, kind of, which is what we did with the Victory. And that's a little bit out of my realm to do. There's the primary case that doesn't work anymore. Yeah, that one's, something's messed up with the drain plug. And there's also my bag bars, because I took my bag bars off, as you can see, because I got tired of looking at them. So what I found online was, when I went searching around, I'm going to spin you around, I went to a bunch of different websites, and I went to one called Hogworks, and they had these stretch bags that were pre-formed, pre-made, and everything like that, but they were about $500, $400 and some odd dollars, high 400s. So a week or so went by, and I keep searching, and I keep looking around, and then I find online on eBay these babies right there, and they are already stretched bags, and they are from, strangely enough, Hogwarts. I paid $130 for the both of them with the lids. So, oh crap, don't let me drop it. I've already kind of painted them, but you can see if you look all the way down there, it's all the way down. So this is molded injected plastic, I assume, and they have the drop bag. You can see how much more it drops down, and it's going to cover the thing. It looked really nice on the bike when I tried it out. But then, the more I looked at the back of the bike, let me put this down, sorry. Oh, while you're here, I got a new toolbox way over there, the red one. Got it from the hospital. They're throwing away a difficult airway cart, and I picked it up for absolutely nothing. So I got a nice little cart that I can put all my stuff in. It's just like a Craftsman toolbox. I mean, it's the same kind of metal, same kind of everything. So I put my Kennedy tools up there, and then I just changed this out to one. I'm gonna put some shelves right here. Get rid of this thing. It gives me a little more room. Anyway, on lathe. Anyway, back on. There's my fan. The only one that works, the one I bought for $5 up there, took the crap on me, and it doesn't work now. So, what I didn't like was the back of the bike after I put the bags on. And you can probably tell what I didn't like about it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Ooh, this bar. I hate it. I don't like it, never have. So I thought it was gonna look like crapola. So what I did is I've decided that I am going to integrate those lights into the bags. So I've already cut this hole. I've already made it. I've got a tube of neoprene plastic or nylon or whatever it is. I'm gonna make a little holder for them, and then I had to come up with a lens for the back, and because that lens will not fit unless I screw through the bag, and I don't want to screw through the bag. So I found an old, so I was thinking about plexiglass, Lexan, whatever, and there's some red stuff, and I was going to use that, like taillight stuff, but it's more plastic, and it just freaking melts when I try to form it. And you can see some of my attempts here. I tried a couple things, and it just screwed up, so I can't get that to work. The LEDs in the lights are actually red, so that's a good thing that I figured out. So I found an old windshield that I had from my motorcycle. Kind of like that one way up there. Way up there. See, it's right, let me get my finger up, right there. Okay, let me zoom back out, sorry. But I found one that was smoked. So I went ahead and read up on how to form it. So it would kind of look like that, but a little darker. So I cut those two pieces out of the old windshield that I had for my old street glide. So I got two of those that I cut nice and obviously circular. You can see it's somewhat smoked. But it was curved, so I had to flatten it out. So I had to throw it in the oven and put a little weight on it for 20, 30 minutes or so, and then it flattened right out. And then I had to shape it a little bit, and it actually fits almost perfectly in the hole. This thing drives me crazy doing this all the time. Oh, okay, that's a little better. So it almost fits perfectly in the hole. So I will trim it up a little bit. So it's going to look like that. And then the light is going to be on the inside in a case. And I'm just going to stretch the bulbs out. Then I'm going to glue this in place. Oh, it's actually fitting in there quite nicely. I can tap that in there. I'll glue it in, and then I'll put some weather stripping tight stuff, or some caulk or something, just to seal it up and keep it nice looking. So then, get that out. That one actually fits very nicely. I'm very happy with that one. So then I'm going to paint the bags. So I'm going to go out and buy some of the paint for the bike again. And I'm going to kind of keep it with the theme of the bike as it is now. Green on top, black on the bottom. So I'm going to make the top of the full bags, the covers, all green. Then I'm going to make all this green, all the way down there, and all this right here will be black. And then the underside will be black and everything else. And then have my lights in the back, and it should look pretty good. And I'll just switch all the hardware over from the old bags to the new bags. But one thing I didn't realize is if you look at the top of the bags, so I have that little design there. One thing I never noticed, this one stops right there. It does not go over to that side. This side, however, starts there and goes all the way up and over. I just actually realized that yesterday, or day before yesterday. So we're going to go through the painting process. I'll record that. I had thought I recorded the cutting of this and the other thing, but obviously I didn't hit play or something. So anyway, hopefully it'll be ready by Daytona. I'm going to go out and buy the paint Friday. What's today? I don't know what today is. Yeah, I'll get it Friday. Or I'll order it Friday, and hopefully I'll get it in the next couple days. Then I'll sand these down a little bit better, and then take them out back, and I've made myself a little paint booth out back. I'm going to try to do it nice and beautiful-like. So we'll see if it works. All right, my brother. I'm going to look at you and look at me at the same time. That's all I can do. I do. Sure.